Hello. We cannot drive standards up unless we offer options to people and offer options to people that range over a period of time. So the idea that we do A-levels and GCSEs at a particular age is pretty well conditioned by the way that our schools work. It shouldn't be absolutely essential. It should be possible for those people who are particularly bright to do these exams earlier, or indeed for people who have left school without getting all these exams to be able to access them later. The problem is coursework demands get in the way, and it's now increasingly difficult to do some of these exams at a later date, or indeed to do some of these exams earlier because of the school system. We need to get round that, and we need to get round that particularly if the latest plan by the government, which is to restrict access to universities to those people who have got at least a pass in GCSE, maths and English, and at least an E in A-level, in 2 A-level subjects. If we're going to restrict university access to such people, then we have to make sure that it is possible to access A-levels and GCSEs later on, and to be able to do so without having to subscribe to overinflated and expensive courses, and without having to pay inflated exam fees. It's one thing or the other. Either the restrictions are acceptable, in which case the exams are available, or the restrictions are not acceptable if the exams are not available. Education is not a linear process. Some people are better than others at different periods. Some people do better when they are 16, some people do better when they're 18, some people take a long time. We should not be punishing people because they access education at different times and in different ways. This is not fair. And we would need to really vigorously oppose legislation which was as ill thought out as this appears to be. We need to make sure that education policy is not a form of bullying, but a form of access.